What's up, hockey fans? 90s Hockey Fanatic back again, and welcome to part 2 of What's in the Box. If you missed the first part, go and check out that video. I picked up two 3,200 count boxes for $35 a piece with various trading cards in them, all hockey cards, of course. And there's stuff from the early 80s in here, right up into the mid 2000s, so there's a pretty cool mix of stuff. So let's dive in and have a closer look. All right, and let's start off with some 1991-92 O-Pee-Chee Premier, and the complete 198 card set was included in this box. And this set wasn't nearly as popular as the release the year before it. And that's just because the rookies that were included in the 91-92 set just weren't as big. The rookies that were included in this set were Tony Amane, Doug Waite, John LeClair, Nick Lidstrom, for example. So again, notable names, but the set that was issued the year previous had bigger names like Jaromir Jagr, Jeremy Roenick, Sergei Fedorov. So that set is obviously a lot more popular, a lot more valuable, but this set is still really nice. Some great photography, some great names throughout this set, and I just don't think it gets nearly as much love, unfortunately, just for that reason, for the rookies there, but nevertheless, a nice set included here. Next up, we have some more 1995-96 Parkhurst International, and these are just some more base cards that were included from the Series 1 set, and I'm not going to get into too much detail about the background in this set, as I did that already in my previous video talking about this set, as a bunch of these cards were included from the set already in that box, so this was just an extension of that. So yeah, a nice iconic 90s design here, lots of great players that were included in this box, so hopefully when I combine all these I'll have a set. There was lots of doubles included here, but anyhow, was happy to see those included here. Up next here is some 97-98 Pacific Crown Collection cards, and specifically the Emerald Green Parallel and the Silver Parallel versions. None of the base cards were included, and I was totally fine with that. Seeing the parallels here was pretty awesome and unexpected, and some notable names included in the bundle here. There was also a copper, ice blue, and red parallel version that was issued by Pacific as well, not included in the box here, but those also existed. And this was Pacific's inaugural release. Nice set design here, and they omitted card number 66 as a tribute to Mario Lemieux, which I thought was kind of interesting. It was almost a complete silver set included here of the parallels, so that was pretty awesome. There's, I think, about 350 cards in total in the set. And the Emerald was nowhere near a complete set, but overall was really excited to see these included here. Really cool stuff. Up next, we have some 2005-2006 Upper Deck Trilogy cards, and I was super excited to see these inside of the box. And included here was the base set, which was the first 90 cards in this set. There's some other cards included, not in the box, but that exist. And those are the Frozen in Time cards, cards 91 to 170 that were part of this set. They were serial numbered to 599. And there's also rookie Premier cards, cards 171 to 220, and those are serial numbered to 999. So unfortunately not in this box, but still the base cards are really nice. These were issued in smaller boxes, which I found interesting when doing more research on this set. There was only 5 cards per pack and 9 packs per box, for a total of 45 cards per box, so I would definitely say this is more of a premium product. Pretty cool stuff. Was really, really happy to see these cards included. All right, let's dive into some of the individual cards that were thrown in the box at random here, and this box was loaded. There was just a lot of variety in here, which was a lot of fun to flip through. As you can see here, a whole assortment of stuff, both older and a bit newer. So was pretty pumped up to see the variety thrown in here. Loving that Phil Housley Ice Blue Pacific Crown Collection card. That was really nice. Got a nice Keith Primo card here, and below that we've got a Mario Lemieux Scoring Kings card. That was pretty cool to see. The Bob Essenza card is actually autographed, but it's with a ballpoint pen, so it's really hard to see that. Not my favorite way to see autographs, but hey, it was thrown in the box, so I'll take it. An old Dave Taylor card, pretty cool. And then a Jari Kurri rookie card was included, which I was super excited to see. I actually need that. I am building an 81-82 O-Pee-Chee set and needed the Jari Kurri card. So that was a nice surprise. And then we have a Patrick Waugh hologram here from one of the McDonald's releases. Unfortunately, the light, that wasn't the greatest there to really show off that hologram. But that was included, which was pretty cool. A random UFC autograph there. An Alex Degg rookie card, which is kind of interesting. Always fun to see that there. Even an Allen and Ginter card thrown into this bundle. So pretty cool assortment of random cards here. I was pretty pumped up to see this. All right, and we move on to some SPX product here. First looking at some 2006-2007 SPX hockey. What a great design for base cards. I absolutely love how these look. So it was fun to discover these inside of the box. Really, really cool stuff. And then beside it, we have some 5-6 SPX as well. Cool design on these too. Nice shine, great player selection. Couple Roberto Luongos there. Wasn't complaining. Love his setup in Florida there. Really, really cool look. So yeah, these are great. Got a Steve Yzerman there, Brendan Shanahan. Again, just a nice assortment of players here. Really cool stuff. Up next, we have some 2003-2004 Pacific Heads Up, and this is a different set. I've never seen these before. Nice player selection and a decent design on those guys. And then we have some 05-06 Upper Deck rookie update cards. Not a bad looking set there either. Again, just small random assortments of these cards thrown into the boxes here. Some 05-06 Upper Deck Be a Player. No autographs, but the base cards were pretty nice on these. And to finish off this panel, we have some 05-06 Upper Deck Ice. Also a nice design. And now we have some 2001-2002 Pacific Hockey. And this Glenn Haley card was a special, I guess, paralleled version. So pretty cool shot, actually, above the net like that. That I thought was pretty cool. And as you can see here, number 249. So kind of a little surprise there. And then just some of the base cards that were thrown in. Haven't seen much of this product before. So again, a welcomed addition to the box here. So love that Ron Francis card. Pretty cool. And then we move on to some 93-94 Score Pinnacle All-Star cards. And this is a 45 card set. There was 5 additional cards that could be redeemed through a mail redemption. And the Canadian and US versions had different variations of photos, which I think is quite interesting. But nevertheless, a nice assortment of All-Star cards. And how about those jerseys? All right, and now for some 05-06 Upper Deck Artifacts Hockey, and I love this set. The design just looks awesome. And some of these cards here were serial number to 899. You've got Jose Theodore, Keith Primo, Simon Gagne, Daniel Alfredson. Some really nice looking cards there. A nice Danny Heatley card, serial number to 50. And you've also got a Mike Sillinger card out of 75 there. And some of the base cards that were thrown in. Again, I love that blue background. Really, really nice stuff. And then we've got some 2005-06 NHL Power Play cards, including a Henrik Lundqvist rookie card. Was pretty excited about that. And a number of other notable rookies. Again, this was a really good year for rookie cards. And I know the Power Play cards don't hold nearly as much value as the Young Guns do in the regular Upper Deck set. But these are really nice. And a series of some base cards also included. So this was pretty awesome that these were included here. Speaking of the 2005-2006 Upper Deck set, the Series 1 base set, cards 1 to 200, were included in this box. Of course, minus the Young Guns. I can't imagine if the Young Guns were included in here. That would probably be the find of the century if that was the case. But this is a really nice set. I love the design of these. And this set comprised of 487 cards in total. And again, the rookie class from this season was outstanding. This release had so many good rookies like Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin, Henrik Lundqvist. and the list goes on. So as a collector looking for those big cards, this is the set to do it. So yeah, the base set really doesn't have much hype, I guess, in comparison, but nevertheless, I was happy to see these cards included here. Some really nice base cards here. Now we move on to the iconic 1991-92 Upper Deck set. We take a step back in time with this amazing set. And when it comes to the Junk Wax era, this is one of the special sets. I love the look of this set, and I know a lot of you collectors love it as well. There's 500 cards that were included here. This was the low series set that was included. There's 700 cards in total. There was an update set that was released, but again, not included in this box. What an iconic design. When you look at this stuff, the Pavel Bure in the rollerblades, the Jaromir Jagr in the mullet, the beautiful oil paintings in this set, phenomenal. And some really good rookies in this set too. You see Peter Forsberg right there. There's Timo Solani, Nick Lidstrom, Dominik Hasek. Some really, really notable names for rookie cards here. It's some really nice looking base cards. The Canada Cup cards, I mean, I could go on forever. This is such an awesome set. Some voting ballot cards there for the All-Star game that year. Really interesting. All in all, a really, really cool release here. All right, and we save my favorite right to the end here. And this is the 1997-98 Pacific Invincible set. And wow, this set is gorgeous. I honestly feel like all of these cards look like inserts. And just another example of innovative design by Pacific. Phenomenal stuff. And the base set was included here, cards 1 through 150. And yeah, I mean, I'm almost lost for words when it comes to this set. This is by far my favorite Pacific release ever, and ranks pretty high up as one of my favorite 90s sets ever released. This set had a series of parallels, very typical of Pacific. You had a copper version, an emerald version, an ice blue version, a red, and silver version. So you could really go crazy collecting these. But I'm fine with the base. The gold looks phenomenal. This is just some amazing 90s stuff right here. Well, folks, that concludes the second part of the What's in the Box videos there. Thanks very much for tuning in and checking it out. Always appreciate the support. You can consider subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing them. Anything to help support the channel is always greatly appreciated. As always, thanks for watching, and take care.